The revolution of Africa. The time is here. The awaited call of Africans is here. The unknown is here. The unknown that is yet to be known has come. And here comes the revolution of Africa. Here comes the call of Africans to reality, to the unknown, to the realization of our own self, and to the awaited time of the uprising of Africa. All the people of Africa, it is about time we embark on the revolution of Africa. So we, the youth of Africa, this is our call, our journey to the change of Africa. We are agents of change. We are the future and we are the able. Let's come together and work as a team, irrespective of our differences. Let's put nationality and other things aside, because we are not the West capitalists nor the East communists, but we are Africans. And it is high time we realize and accept the fact that we are Africans. So it is unto us to aim toward the direction of change of Africa as a continent. We don't believe that the solutions or the answers to Africa's problems will come from Europe, Asia, or from anyone else aside ourselves. But the change is unto us to make that happen. We have to rebuild Africa with our own resources, with our own knowledge, with our own people, and with our own efforts. We need every one of us to come together in unity to build a strong force, to transform Africa, and to defend this modification for ourselves and for our generations. We are the only groups in the world who deny ourselves, preferring to be known as blacks rather than Africans. In order to know ourselves, we must learn about African history and its culture. This is one of the most important steps towards creating unity among Africans, home and abroad. Oh my people of Africa, this continent will be changed by nobody but rather we Africans. We must be ready to feed ourselves, and we should always accept and prefer to consume our own manufactured goods and services rather than the foreign goods and services. Africans, let's look at it from our own perspective. What it takes for a continent to improve upon itself. Africa has it all. In Africa, we have abundance of natural resources such as gold, timber, cocoa, crude oil, manganese, bauxite, and many more. You can count them. And the most mysterious thing about it is that all the European and other continents depend and rely on our resources here in Africa to survive and to develop their countries, which we Africans seek greener pasture in the European countries rather than creating the greener pasture here in Africa. And it is sad. Let me tell you this. In Africa here, the strongest nation will never be from the South Africa, will never be North Africa, the East Africa, or anywhere in West Africa, but the strongest nation of our time is imagination. Imagine if African countries actually collaborated. We will solve our own problems and make transformations. We will be dependent. Africans, our ancestors were carried as slaves to white man kingdom to build up their territories, and with our natural resources leaving us poor, and now we have realized the reality. Africans, we are in the same boat now and it's sinking. It is a dark time for us all and it is difficult for us again. But let's remember that it is only in the darkness that we see the stars. Africans, we must not turn on each other but to each other. We have been in shackles for our past for long. Let's free ourselves from the mental slavery that has been a disease on us Africans over the centuries. But for now, Africans, we need something bold. We need each and every soul to wake up, to look deep into matters, what problem does Africans want to solve. Let's not ignore, because when we all answer the call of revolution of Africa, we open a new door that elevates humanity and create a new normal that we Africans has never seen before. I wish the people of Africa realize and accept to embark on the journey of revolution of Africa, because the truth is, Africans have always been and always will be the ones we are all waiting for. Yes, still, almighty love. Right there.